Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm just doing a quick video on my Topps Vault collection, just a few of the cards to show you. And I collect lots of negatives from the Topps Vault, and a lot of people, this is their first time or haven't even bought from the Topps Vault. This is a beautiful card of Don Notabart on the Braves, and I probably paid only $10 for that. That's what the usually going rate is. Some of these were bought like 5 and 10 years ago. This is a 62 Topps negative, which was not used in a card. This one has a sleeve there, and then there's a little cheap little sticker there. Sometimes they fall off, so people could actually print these if they wanted to, and I'm sure they have. A beautiful Alfarara card on the Dodgers, and I just got bid on an Alfarara, and it went for like $10.25. That kind of stunk because there was 1 second left and I was high bid, and bye-bye. I bought a few basketball ones you can't see. This is Bill Hewitt on the Bulls, who also played for the Pistons. And I got this wonderful guy on the Rams right here. I don't remember who he is because a lot of my COAs were put in a file and I've misplaced them. Sometimes the COAs are like this big, and sometimes the COAs are this big. This is Bob Yates on the Boston Patriots, and I actually can sell that if anybody really wanted that one. I'm not familiar with Bob Yates, but I had $20 on it. I bought that probably 10 years ago at least. Who else do we have here? Is Dave Ricketts on the Cardinals. That's really pretty cool. I had a beautiful Joe Amalfitano here in just a minute. Oh, here's Manny Sistrunk. That's pretty awesome. I think he's since deceased. I'm not sure. Well, I think Otis died. I don't remember. One of the Sistrunks, and I couldn't find him TTM. There was... Did I show the Joe Amalfitano on the Giants? Oh, man, it's just... Okay, here's a... Jim Nanowski. That's probably like a $50 one or more. It just depends on whose quarterbacks really do very well. Here we go. Here's a beautiful Joe Amalfitano. I mean, oh man, that'd make a sick picture. That's really awesome. I just remember him being on the Dodgers as well as a coach back in the 80s, I think. And I searched out people who were coaches and players and people that I had cards of in my collection, like Don Notabart, and people who used to sign TTM and all that. That's amazing. Now, if we just go to the Topps Vault here, if I can find it here, Topps Vault, and again, they like to sell lots of blank back cards, 101s, that sort of thing. Here's a Abby Lath of the NXT for $9.95 plus $3 shipping. They sell lots of contracts with autographs on it. This one here is Alex Arias on the Padres. 9 hours left. Nobody's bid on that one. He signed that contract. Color separation proof. Sometimes those do well. You see, they've got 2 right here, right there for Lyle Alzado. The only problem is that sometimes the Topps will sell you one, and then they'll do another one. You know, and so sometimes it just, again, their mood. Sometimes they'll throw in a bunch of cards, and other times they'll do one at a one. And then you have to... Pat Kelly on the Colts has got 1 bid. Let's see what else we got here. Some neat stuff here. You can go to the completeds. I don't know. Some of these say they have 11 hours left. I can't believe that nobody's bid on Lou Brock, negative slide. That's crazy. I'm not really sure. There's a bid there. I mean, so again, sometimes these will have 1,000 bids in the last second, and sometimes it would just be like 1 bid at $9.95. So it's kind of stupid not to bid. But, you know, if you're buying 4 or 5 cards, you're already up to $50 or $60. You're like, oh my gosh, you know, and then what do you do with these things? eBay people put ridiculous prices on these. I've seen things, these things, you know, people bought them years ago and they cut them in half and try to get rid of them as cheap as possible. And sometimes people put, you know, $400 on each one, saying, well, this is the only one. And if you're really a Greg Kent fan, then you're going to have to pay for it. I mean, who's going to want any pictures of Greg Kent? He, I don't think, ever did anything much in the NFL at all. A lot of these, you know, have logos and stuff on it. Maybe that's why they didn't want to airbrush the picture. Maybe there's a shine on his face. But, I mean, some amazing pictures of some of these guys in uniforms that you would never see. I mean, I saw a guy in a Dodgers uniform, and that was only spring training, and that was it. He never had a card in a Dodgers uniform. Here's a 4-color mask negative from the Knicks and Pistons and Hawks from the famous 80-81 set. So, I don't know, just a little bit of my collection. This is only a fraction of these cards that I have here. Oh, here's a color separation from Happy Days. You know that one of Lyle Alzado I showed you? They only sold me this one. I didn't get the other one. But it says, sorry, this isn't the county mental hospital. This is from Happy Days from 1976. Anyway, that's just a little snippet of my collection here. Oh man, there's some really neat stuff here. I gotta get to bidding. Hope you enjoyed that little different part of my collection, and thank you for watching.